To it, man. Shout out to YouTube. Again, we're recording this on YouTube, so I'm going to kind of talk like we're live, and I'm also talking to YouTube. So shout out to YouTube, man. What's up, everybody? You know, we're on this no money spent grind here. This is my first ever build that I've loaded up on the game, man. It's day 2. It's September 5th. The game came out yesterday for early access. So here's my first build. This is what we're going to make. We're making a point guard that's 6'2", 184 pounds, 6'9" wingspan, and he's called a playmaking inside-out threat. So let's take a look at this, man. Pretty good stuff. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I said, it took 6 hours to make this player. 6 fucking hours to grind this guy out, figure out what exactly I wanted to do. So, man, before we get into this video, go ahead and drop a like, a comment, any suggestions you think that would make this grind from 60 overall to 99 easier. Would love to hear y'all's feedback, or let me know if anybody's ever done it, man. But anyways, let's get into the build. Here it is. Point guard 6'2", 184, 6'9" wingspan. I personally believe that this is the best point guard build that I've seen. And here's why I'm going to tell you. Let me go through this for the YouTube. Again, he's still 6'2", but let's take a look at some of these attributes, man. We've got a 90 driving dunk at 6'2". This is going to give you pro contact dunks off of 1, off of 2. It's also going to give you silver posterizer and, pro contacts off of 1 and 2 and small contacts off of 1. So you're going to get 3 out of the, I think it's 6 contact dunk packages at a 6'2" build. You're going to get silver posterizer, you can see here. I mean, finishing is pretty damn good. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, this year for the builder, they did allow you to have some flexibility on what you're going to be working on. And what you have access to with these players. So, I took advantage of that. As you can see, 75 close shot, 78 layup, 90 driving dunk. I think last year, if you were to look at the builder and you were to do a 90 driving dunk, you probably have like a 50 close shot, something like that around there. But 90 driving dunk, like I said, contact packages, dunk packages off of 1, off of 2, and small contact packages off of 1. For this build. We're going to get a 45 standing dunk, which is insane, dude. I was labbing this player yesterday before I actually finalized this. He can just stand at 6'2" under the basket and just dunk the ball. It's unbelievable, man. I don't even know how that's possible. I don't think I've ever seen a 6'2" basketball player be able to just standing dunk like that, but hey, they're going to let me do it, I'm going to do it. Now let's get into the shooting a little bit here. We got a 77 mid-range. Now, 77 mid-range, I'm kind of wanting to see how this is going to work. I have always been a very good 2K shooter. If you've seen my streams in the past, I've had 75% three-point percentages over the last 2Ks. I mean, there's no lying about that. I've shot 75% from 3 in rec and park. Just an unbelievable knockdown shooter. Part of the reason why is because I take really good shots, man. I don't take bullshit shots. So knowing my play style, I'm not one of those guys that's going to dribble around for 18 seconds of the shot clock and shoot some bullshit ass 3 that, is going to probably go in because the game's easy. So I took that into mind, took that with a grain of salt with my build here. So I'm just going with silver shooting badges. I get silver Deadeye, silver mini marksman, silver set shot specialist, and silver shifty shooter. But I have an 87 3 ball, which gets me that limitless range on bronze, which I'm thinking I use the tier 1 max plus 1, get that to silver. So that'll be silver, possibly that might use one of those on limitless range. Now, free throw, I don't know. I heard Mike Wang talking about free throws a little bit. There's no badge this year for free points, but he said it's important. We'll see. I don't know if I really believe that, man. I feel like free throws have always been pretty easy if you know your timing. So I just went with a 64 free throw. Plus, if you have takeover, if you've been hooping, you're going to have a higher free throw rating just off of the takeovers. As we move on, though, my goal this year was to be the best point guard possible for not only myself but for my teammates. So I took a heavy emphasis on the playmaking attributes. With that being said, I like to be able to pass the ball to my teammates. I feel like passing is a very underrated part of 2K. People want to, show off. They want to do what they want to do, and that's their play style, and that's fine. There's a lot of good dribble heads, a lot of people that can get buckets. But if you look at my background, y'all, I'm a actual basketball player. I played at the highest level in college. I played D1 for 4 years. All of that stuff, you can look me up and see it. I play basketball the right way. That's how I've always been taught, and whether it's a video game or not, I'm still going to do that. And I've actually had a lot of fun taking that approach into my 2K game style, my 2K play style. So I wanted to really emphasize that. I get a 93 pass accuracy. I heard pass accuracy, it's going to be interesting, man. I think it's going to be actually really sick. I'm going to make some nasty passes with this silver versatile visionary, which is going to be insane. I'll get into what I'm going to do and what this build looks like when I start repping up and getting to higher levels. You'll start to see where my mind's going with this. But I get a silver versatile visionary right off the bat. Hall of Fame break starter and Hall of Fame dimer, dude. Like I've been seeing people online lately not being able to shoot the ball very well. This is going to help them out with that. I also get a 93 ball handle, which unlocks all of the best dribble moves in the game. Like I said, I took 3 hours and went through every single animation, got my dribble styles right, wanted to see what it's going to look like. So I get that right off the bat. Remember, this is how the build looks now. But with all these cap breakers and stuff like that, that is going to change in about whenever you get to that level. So I got the gold ankle assassin right off the rip, gold handles for days. I even got enough strength to get strong handle, which if you guys have been playing or you've been seeing gameplay, the blow-bys are insane. You can literally just run right past somebody and just bump them off, and all of a sudden you're wide open in the paint. So I want to take advantage of that. I even got strong handle on this build. He's 6'2", okay, 184 pounds, and gold unpluckable because the lockdowns are going to be insane. We'll talk about where my mind goes with the playmaking here in a second. Now, my most favorite part. This is literally what I started making this build by, was this speed with ball here. 94 speed with ball right off the rip. I wanted lightning launch. I think lightning launch is going to be the best badge in 2K25. So I wanted that right away, and I wanted my player to be explosive, fast, and you'll see how fast this motherfucker really is. Okay, let's get on to the defense. Now, I've been hearing some controversy. People don't put defense on their builds. They did that last year. I did that last year. I got away with it last year, but from what I'm seeing so far, like I said, I haven't played a single my career. I haven't played a single play now game. All I've done is lab in the builder and test my build. So, 1 second. I have a 43 interior defense, which is not bad. If you think about a 43 interior defense for a 6'2" point guard, like, if you know how to play defense, you've been playing a lot of 2K. If you just wall up, you'll get a lot of stops, and I believe in that. I also got 74 perimeter defense. Now, I unlocked pretty much most of the badges on bronze that I could. I got Challenger on bronze. I got On-Ball Menace on bronze. Pick Dodger on bronze. And I even got Silver Off-Ball Pest. So there's another avenue. If I want to use Max +1, I can make my build even a little bit better on defense. If I'm struggling to contest shots, put that on Challenger, get that to Silver. Another one of my favorite parts, man, I can get all of these attributes and still get an 88 steal on this build. Like, this is insane, man. Like, I'm excited to see what this is going to be because they gave you a lot of flexibility to work this year. So I get already off the rip, gold interceptor, silver glove, which is insane to me, bro. If I can get a 90 driving dunk, an 87 three-pointer with limitless range, legend lightning launch right off the bat, 93 pass accuracy, and an 88 steal with 93 ball handle, like, bro, this is a demon. 33 block. I'm kind of wondering how this is going to go, but I feel like I have that 43 interior defense, and I don't really jump anyways. I'm more of like a just hands up straight guy. Anyways, if I'm playing with comp, they're going to rotate my backside, or if I have a lockdown, I'll be in corner, so I don't really know if I need a block like that. And 35 rebound. You'll be surprised. If you have like a 35 rebound, but you have long arms, you're tall, you can still get some decent boards, but that's not really our focus. Like I said, we're a point guard, so we don't really need that. Now, insane. A 90 speed, man. 90 speed on a 6'2" with 6'9" wingspan is actually insane, bro. I was just kind of running around the court, dribbling, and speed is one of the best attributes you can upgrade. Physicals are extremely important this year. People are starting to find that out. It gets me gold, slippery off ball, and I also have an 80 agility. Agility is going to be important. I've been hearing things, people not putting agility on their build. You're going to be moving around slow as hell, man. You're not going to be able to do anything. So I got that 80 agility as well, and 60 strength. So, I mean, physicals are looking crazy, man. I got this physical finisher badge. I was kind of labbing up. I saw like Steph Curry had this on Hall of Fame, and he was just making all contested layups in those mini games and shit. And I was like, dude, if I can just get one of these badges, like that's gonna be insane. And then the 78 vertical too. So 78 vertical is used for those dunk packages, contact dunks that we talked about at the beginning of this explanation. Now, this is the base set of the build. This is day one, right off the rip, what the potential of the build is going to be. Now, keep in mind, 2K has allowed and has announced 15 cap breakers. Now, I don't know if I'll get to Legend just because of the nature of this grind. You know, I'd obviously have to play a shit ton. I've never gotten to Legend before, so just kind of keeping that in mind too. But if I was to get to Legend, I got this handy notepad right here of my cap breakers. So let's go through those real quick. Now, one question I have in mind, and I really, really hope, hope to God, that you can use those 5 or 15 cap breakers in any attribute that you want. You don't have to use 5 in one category. You can kind of spread it around. If that is the case, that's going to be amazing for my build. If not, it's okay. We'll figure it out. It'll still be useful. But what I'm thinking here with these cap breakers, man, let's take a look at the first 5 cap breakers are on starter 1. You get first 5 on starter 1. So my mind went with first 5 that I unlock from starter 1. You get 5 cap breakers, right? What I'll probably end up doing, if I can spread it around, is I would put 3 of those first 5 on steel. Here's why. I have an 88 steel. You put plus 3, that'll give me gold glove from 3 of those 5 cap breakers on starter 1 right off the rip. So I'm already unlocking another gold badge. I'll get gold glove, which I feel like is going to be insane. Plucks are going to be crazy this year. So I still have 2 left over after doing it from glove. Those 2 left over, I'm thinking I put those on my pass accuracy, and here's why. I would also get gold versatile visionary. So 93 plus 2 is 95. So 3 on steel, that gives me the gold glove, that's 91 steel, plus 2 on the pass accuracy, that would give me gold versatile visionary. So I think that would be my first 5. I'm not really sure in the order of how I want to do these, but I know for sure which attributes I want to upgrade with my cap breakers, so that might be number 1. Second, cap breakers, I believe, is on veteran 1. I could be wrong about that, but you get another 5 on veteran 1. Where I'm going with that, I would put another 3 on this driving dunk. Here's why. I would get 93 driving dunk. I have a 90. That would give me half of what I need for the upgrade for gold posterizer. And look, it's 80 vertical necessary, so 90 plus 3 is 93 driving dunk. And then I'd put those other 2 on my vertical because I have a 78. That would give me gold posterizer. So now we're talking about off of 10 cap breakers, you're telling me I can get 2 more gold badges from just cap breakers alone on top of everything else I already have. Kind of scary, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is looking like a demigod. Lastly, if I do get to Legend, that'd be sick. That'd be my first time ever, like I said. I would have 5 more cap breakers left. My last 5 cap breakers, I am putting on all of them on ball handle, and here's why. If we take a look, as a point guard, as a true point guard that's going to be handling the ball, making decisions, you got to be able to make sure you take care of that basketball. So what I would end up doing is putting all 5 on ball handle, all of the last 5 cap breakers on ball handle. That would get me to a 98 ball handle, which in turn would get me Legend Ankle Assassin from 93 to 98, as you can see there in the bottom right. I would get Legend Ankle Assassin, and I would also get Hall of Fame Unpluckable with that last +5 cap breakers, man. So, like I said, man, I took a lot of time on this build. There's a lot of opportunities here. Like I said, we got to make sure that we're able to use that. But this is what I'm rocking with. No money spent. 60 overall grind to 99 overall. All live, streaming on Twitch, all documented, recorded on YouTube. And before I get into the my career for the first time, I haven't seen any of the episodes, nothing like that. We're gonna do this all together. Uh, I just wanted to say, man, this is something I really wanted to do, not only for myself, but for all the other people out there in the 2K community. It is expensive to play 2K, man, and I feel like people have kind of gotten into this mindset where they'll just spend money just to upgrade players, man, and it can get really addicting. And it was addicting for me. Like I said, I spent a lot of money on 2K24, man, and I just felt like it is doable. I want to show the community that you can do this. Just take, you can take your time, make a good build, and use the same build for the entirety of the 2K journey. And I think that'll make it more fun for me. I think grinding it out, going through the ups and downs, the struggles. I mean, I want to see where this takes me, man. But no other less, man. Little lengthy explanation there, but it's episode 1, man. Wanted to show you guys my build. Comment what you think about this build in the YouTube channel, in the comments, man. Let me know if it's a W, L. What do you think you could improve? What would you change? But other than that, man, this is our build.